Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Now Satoransky. Rebound by Vildoza. Satoransky with the steal. Jacks up a three. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Fires the three. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. It's stolen. And here's Satoransky. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Satoransky's got 5 points.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Yeah, that one's good. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Driving in. And a strong finish with two hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. From outside the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. The rebound by Alston. Edwards for three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shots good by Satoransky.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Counted from distance. Edwards has got his second basket on the night.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Satoransky. He's got 11. 6 to shoot from 18 feet away. That one's wide left.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Alston with a bucket.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Here's Shengelia. Pass to Satoransky. Over to the left wing. Oh, they pick off the pass. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Alston. And he hits it to tie the game. Alston's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Satoransky. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. And they're on the break. Satoransky with the steal. They can't stop the run with that one. To the paint. Here's Alston. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Timeout.
The home team calls timeout. Inside. Outside Edwards. The 3 from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Satoransky with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Norris. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Alston. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Alston's got 9.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Here's Norris. Shot to stop the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
The steal. Oh, swiped away. The kick out to Edwards. Satoransky pulls it in. Pass to Fall. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Norris. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Vildoza. That 3's off the mark. Satoransky outside. Off target from outside. It's a 2-point differential. Out to the wing. Here's Satoransky. He's got 11. To the left wing. To the wing on the left. Pass to Norris. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. Here's Fall. No good. That would have tied it. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Here's La Providola. Pass to Vesley. No one near him. And he buries his first look.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
Well, when you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Here's Fall. No points yet. And he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Alston. Unable to get that one.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's La Providula. Lets it fly. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. To the left side wing. Here's Norris. Drops in the three.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Vildoza. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And it's all from three-point range.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Tipped. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And you think to yourself, this is not how you want to start a game. 3 turnovers already?
Pass to Norris. "30 seconds left to play in the first. That one doesn't drop. Here's Taylor. Takes the three. Niang outside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Pass to La Providula. Three-pointer. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And just nails the three.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
They set a pick. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim. And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Taylor. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Taylor's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And there's a pick. Pass to Smilagic. 4-3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Fires from the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 5. Here's Taylor to the left wing. Here's Morgan. On target from range.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Right wing. Takes a three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Pass to Niang. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. No good from outside. A tight game here in Utah. Here's Taylor. Out left to the wing. No good on the 3. Now here's Satoransky. Out to the right wing. Launches the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Smilagic. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Shingalia misses.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Satoransky. 11 points in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while. But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screen. Screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Taylor. It's hauled in by Fall. Now Satoransky. From deep. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And he gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
So it's the home team now. Over to the left wing. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Taylor. He's got 5. Here's Morgan. Satoransky pulls it in. Here's Shingalia. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Shengelia. Five on the clock. From the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 13 points in the game.
A shooter shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
And here's Satoransky. 11 points in the game. Pass to Fall. Here's Shengelia. To the left side wing. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Smilagic. Three-pointer off the mark.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Satoransky right side. Pass to Shengelia. Off with the layup. Here's Taylor. He's got 5. Here's Morgan. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Off target with the 3. And he drives in. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Back to Satoransky. Fires from deep. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Taylor. Gets the 3 ball to go. Taylor's got 8 points. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
He buries it from 3.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
From deep 3-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. He's got 11.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Out to the wing. Pass to Satoransky. Offensive rebound. Here's Shengelia. To the left wing. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Now Niang. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Taylor. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .103 left to play in the second quarter.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. The shot by La Providola, no good. Picked it! Here's Vesely. There's a screen. From the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Vesely's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Edwards for 3. Inside. Here's Norris. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Drains the triple. From deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vildoza. No good on the triple. It's tipped. And here comes the break. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Satoransky. The 3-ball. Some solid defense from Edwards. Here's Alston. It's Edwards on the wing. Six on the shot clock. He takes it in. Pass to Vildoza for the tie. And he gets the jumper to drop. Vildoza's got 5 now.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Satoransky outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Vildoza. Outside Edwards. Here's Alston for the lead. It's rebounded by Vesely.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Pass to Satoransky. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
This one for 3. They get the rebound. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Alston. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Edwards with it. He's got 11. Pass to Vildoza. The 3 is up. Here's Alston. They set the pick. Edwards controls the rebound and the putback.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Here's Norris, guarded by Edwards. Pass to La Providola. Out left to the wing. Can they get it? Norris misses.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Vildoza's got 5 points now this quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
The home team calls timeout. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to Shingalia. Shot clock at 5. From downtown.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
To the middle. To the inside. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Vildoza. Give him 8. Pass to Edwards. Shingalia with a rebound. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Driving inside. The layup misses. Here's Vildoza. Nails it from 3. Vildoza's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Here's Alston. Another shot. Pass to Edwards. They set the pick. Second chance effort. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Fires from way outside. The shot, no good.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Vildoza. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. In transition, here they come. Edwards pulls it in.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
1:33 left in the third. And he banks in the layup.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
A 3 off the inbound. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
One this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Here's the pick. Pass to Morgan. 6 to shoot. Niang outside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fires in the triple. Morgan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm. Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Let's go with a 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So it's the home team now. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And it's Morgan missing. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Pass to Smilagic. To the left side wing. Here's Morgan. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
And the 3 off target. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Here's La Providula. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Inside. In transition, here they come. And the basket by Taylor.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Pass to Norris. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Morgan. Over to the left wing. Pass to Taylor. Lets it go from deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Norris to the right side. Here's Laprovitola. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Out to the wing. Here's Morgan. Drills it from deep. Morgan's got 12 points in just the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Pass to Norris. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. Fires for 3. Shot's good by Morgan. Morgan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Hernan Gomez. For 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Laprovitola. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
To end the cold spell. No good there.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And it's Morgan missing.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
To the paint. It's stolen. Pass to Taylor. It's picked off. That's tipped. And they're running. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Taylor's got 19 points.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Clock at 6. Knocks down the long J.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Fires top of the key. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Pass to Smilagic. Fires the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
To halt the run. From the wing. The shot misses. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Taylor. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Taylor's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. The 3. That shot missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Sinks it from distance.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They still need this. The shot no good. Pass to Morgan. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up.